Hollywood lost many beloved stars in 2026, leaving behind unforgettable performances, remarkable careers, and memories that continue to inspire audiences. From legendary screen icons to familiar television faces, each of them brought something unique to the world of entertainment. Today, we look back at their lives, their most memorable work, and the impact they made both on and beyond the screen. James Van Der Beek brought emotional openness, quiet intensity, and an unexpected sense of humor to a career that lasted more than 3 decades. Born James David Van Der Beek on the 8th of March 1977 in Cheshire, Connecticut, he made his professional stage debut at 16 before becoming one of the defining faces of late 1990s television. With his thoughtful delivery, earnest presence, and willingness to laugh at his own heartthrob image, he moved beyond early fame and built a varied career across drama and comedy. His range carried him from the coming-of-age sensitivity of Dawson's Creek and the athletic intensity of Varsity Blues, to the darker edge of The Rules of Attraction and the playful self-parody of Don't Trust the Bee. In Apartment 23, Drew University awarded him an honorary degree in 2024. Van Der Beek died on the 11th of February, 2026, at the age of 48, after living with stage 3 colorectal cancer. He is survived by his wife, Kimberly, and their 6 children. His legacy endures in the sincerity he brought to the screen, the humor with which he faced fame, and the courage and grace that marked his final years. Chuck Norris transformed discipline, physical precision, and quiet confidence into one of the most recognizable screen personas in popular culture. Born Carlos Ray Norris on the 10th of March 1940 in Ryan, Oklahoma, he served in the United States Air Force and began studying martial arts while stationed in South Korea. Long before Hollywood fame, he built a respected career as a competitor and instructor, giving every fight scene an authenticity audiences could immediately feel. He was 32 when his confrontation with Bruce Lee in The Way of the Dragon brought him international attention. From the relentless action of Missing in Action and the Delta Force to the long-running success of Walker, Texas Ranger, Norris became a symbol of toughness, moral certainty, and self-reliance. Decades later, he embraced the exaggerated internet legends surrounding his strength with good humor. Norris died in Hawaii on the 19th of March, 2026, following a sudden medical emergency. He was 86, and his family kept the precise cause private. The discipline he carried from martial arts into cinema helped turn an action star into an enduring cultural legend. Catherine O'Hara brought fearless humor, emotional warmth, and singular originality to a career that delighted audiences for more than 5 decades. Born Catherine Ann O'Hara on the 4th of March, 1954, in Toronto, Canada. She was 20 when she began performing with Second City, later gaining wider recognition through SCTV. With her expressive face, impeccable timing, and complete commitment, she could make even the most eccentric creations feel vulnerable, truthful, and deeply human. Her remarkable range carried her from the playful fantasy of Beetlejuice and the family warmth of Home Alone to the improvised wit of Best in Show and the late career acclaim of Schitt's Creek. She earned 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, a Golden Globe, and was appointed an Officer of the Order of Canada. O'Hara died in Santa Monica on the 30th of January 2026 from a pulmonary embolism, with rectal cancer listed as the underlying cause. She was 71. Her legacy endures in the laughter she inspired and the tenderness she found within even the boldest comedy. Bud Cort possessed a rare combination of fragile sensitivity, deadpan humor, and fearless individuality, building a career that never followed an ordinary Hollywood path. Born Walter Edward Cox on the 29th of March, 1948, in New Rochelle, New York, and raised in nearby Rye, he was 22 when director Robert Altman helped introduce his unusual screen presence to wider audiences. With his wide-eyed expression, quiet voice, and instinct for finding tenderness inside eccentricity, Cort made outsiders feel vivid rather than exaggerated. His work moved from the rebellious spirit of M times A times S times H and Brewster McCloud to the cult appeal of Harold and Maude, then into darker drama, satire, and animation through Heat, Dogma, and The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. His breakthrough performance earned Golden Globe and BAFTA nominations, but his influence reached far beyond awards. Court died in Norwalk, Connecticut, on the 11th of February, 2026, from complications of pneumonia after a long illness. He was 77. What remains is the vulnerable, unconventional humanity he gave to every strange and memorable character. Few actors matched Robert Duvall's restraint, authority, and extraordinary commitment to emotional truth. Born Robert Selden Duvall on the 5th of January, 1931, in San Diego, California, he served in the United States Army before studying at New York's Neighborhood Playhouse, where he developed the disciplined naturalism that became his signature. He was 31 when film audiences first encountered his quiet power in To Kill a Mockingbird. Over the next 6 decades, Duvall moved effortlessly from the controlled intensity of The Godfather and the ferocity of Apocalypse Now to the wounded tenderness of Tender Mercies and the sweeping humanity of Lonesome Dove. He received 7 Academy Award nominations, winning Best Actor, and was later awarded the National Medal of Arts. Duvall died peacefully at his home in Middleburg, Virginia, on the 15th of February, 2026, at the age of 95. No cause was publicly disclosed. His performances remain a masterclass in observation, proving that the smallest gesture could reveal an entire life. Eric Dane combined commanding charisma, emotional vulnerability, and an unmistakable ease before the camera throughout a career spanning more than 3 decades. Born Eric William Melvin on the 9th of November, 1972, in San Francisco, California, he discovered acting in high school and began working professionally in the early 1990s. He was 33 when a major television breakthrough turned him into an international favorite, yet he continually pushed beyond the confident image that first made him famous. His range carried him from the romantic energy of Grey's Anatomy and the naval tension of The Last Ship to the darker family drama of Euphoria, with film appearances adding action and comedy to his body of work. After publicly revealing his ALS diagnosis in April 2025, Dane continued working and used his platform to raise awareness of the disease. He died on the 19th of February 2026 from respiratory failure caused by ALS. He was 53. He is remembered for his strength, openness, and courage in allowing audiences to see the vulnerability beneath a powerful screen presence. Across more than 5 decades, Robert Carradine carried offbeat charm, restless energy, and an appealing sense of vulnerability between film and television. Born Robert Reed Carradine on the 24th of March, 1954, in Los Angeles, California, he grew up within one of Hollywood's best-known acting families, but gradually created an identity of his own. He was 18 when he made his feature debut in The Cowboys, beginning a career that moved from the raw atmosphere of mean streets and the western sweep of The Long Riders to the comic spirit of Revenge of the Nerds and the family warmth of Lizzie McGuire. Carradine could make awkwardness feel endearing and ordinary characters feel unexpectedly memorable, whether working in drama, comedy, or independent film. He died on the 23rd of February, 2026, at the age of 71. His family confirmed that he died by suicide after an almost 2-decade struggle with bipolar disorder, and spoke openly in the hope of reducing the stigma surrounding mental illness. Generations continue to remember his eccentric warmth, versatility, and unmistakably individual presence. Nicholas Brendan's appeal came from quick humor, emotional sincerity, and an everyman vulnerability that connected deeply with television audiences. Born Nicholas Brendan Schultz on the 12th of April, 1971, in Los Angeles, California, he struggled with a stutter from childhood and turned to acting partly as a way to find confidence in his own voice. He was 26 when his breakthrough on Buffy the Vampire Slayer made him a familiar presence to an entire generation. His warmth and self-deprecating timing later carried into Criminal Minds, Kitchen Confidential, and the independent science fiction drama Coherence, while his creative life also expanded into writing, painting, and photography. Although his later years included serious personal and health struggles, his family remembered him as sensitive, passionate, and hopeful about recovery. Brendan died in his sleep on the 20th of March 2026, at the age of 54. An autopsy found atherosclerotic and hypertensive cardiovascular disease, with pneumonia and a previous heart attack contributing. Audiences still remember the humor, humanity, and imperfect courage he shared through both performance and art. Donald Gibb used an imposing frame, booming voice, and exuberant comic energy to create unforgettable tough guys who were often warmer than they first appeared. Born Donald Richard Gibb on the 4th of August, 1954, in New York City and raised in California, he earned college scholarships in basketball and football before an injury redirected him toward acting. Early appearances in Stripes and Conan the Barbarian led to the cult popularity of Revenge of the Nerds, the hard-hitting excitement of Bloodsport, and a long television run on HBO's First and 10. At 6 feet 4 inches, Gibb could dominate a scene before speaking, but his humor, loyalty, and surprising gentleness kept his characters from becoming simple caricatures. He continued appearing across film, television, and voice work for decades, earning lasting affection from fans of 1980s comedy and action cinema. Gibb died at his home in Texas on the 12th of May 2026 after battling throat cancer and suffering a recent heart attack. He was 71. Behind the intimidating image, colleagues and family remembered a kind, generous man whose joyful energy was every bit as memorable as his size. Anthony Head moved with remarkable ease between theater, television, film, music, comedy, and drama, guided by intelligence, elegance, and a beautifully controlled voice. Born Anthony Stewart Head on the 20th of February 1954 in Camden Town, London, he grew up in a creative family and began his professional life on the British stage. Wider recognition arrived through the celebrated Nescafé Gold Blend advertisements of the 1980s, but his versatility soon carried him far beyond that early fame. Across Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Little Britain, Merlin, The Iron Lady, and Ted Lasso, Head could suggest warmth, danger, vanity, or quiet sorrow, with only a change in posture or tone. He also remained closely connected to musical theater and recording, revealing a range broader than many television viewers realized. His daughters announced his death on the 5th of June, 2026. Head had died at home, surrounded by family, from complications of pneumonia at the age of 72. The authority of his voice and the generosity of his craft ensured that both his heroes and villains felt recognizably, movingly human. From an unusually young age, DeVay Chase displayed remarkable instinct, emotional clarity, and a screen confidence that many performers spend decades developing. Born Davy Elizabeth Chase Schwalier on the 24th of July 1990 in Las Vegas, Nevada, and raised in Albany, Oregon, she began singing and dancing at 3 and appeared in her first commercial at 7. Before reaching her teens, she had already shown extraordinary range, moving from the quiet mystery of Donnie Darko to the warmth of Lilo and Stitch and the chilling stillness of The Ring. Later work in Big Love and independent film revealed a performer capable of carrying vulnerability, darkness, and fierce intelligence without forcing emotion. Her early success brought major recognition, but her adult life was marked by difficult, personal, and health struggles. Chase died on the 16th of June 2026 at the age of 35. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner determined that she died from complications of AIDS, with chronic polysubstance use listed as a contributing condition. Her brief life left performances of startling maturity and a voice woven permanently into a generation's childhood. Michael Byrne gave more than 6 decades of stage, film, television, and radio work, a distinctive blend of piercing intelligence, disciplined restraint, and quiet menace. Born on the 7th of November 1943 in London, England, he trained at the Central School of Speech and Drama and joined the National Theatre during its formative years under Laurence Olivier. Though frequently cast as military officers, aristocrats, and men of cold authority, Byrne always found the private tension beneath the uniform. His career moved from the wartime drama of A Bridge Too Far and the adventure of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade to Braveheart, Tomorrow Never Dies, and the later fantasy world of Harry Potter. British audiences also knew him through Coronation Street, Smiley's People, and an extensive body of theater and radio work. Byrne died on the 20th of June 2026 at the age of 82. The cause was not publicly disclosed. Even his smallest appearances suggested an unseen history, making him one of those invaluable character actors whose presence gave an entire production greater weight. Anne Blythe embodied the elegance of Hollywood's golden age while possessing a dramatic courage and classically trained singing voice that gave her work unusual depth. Born Anne Marie Blythe on the 16th of August 1927 in Mount Kisco, New York, she began performing on radio at 6, reached Broadway at 12, and entered motion pictures at 14. Only 16 when she delivered the performance that earned her an Academy Award nomination, Blythe proved early that her graceful appearance could conceal striking emotional force. Her career moved naturally between intense drama, romantic fantasy, and lavish musical productions, from Mildred Pierce and Mr. Peabody and the Mermaid to The Great Caruso and Kismet. After stepping away from feature films, she continued appearing on stage and television while devoting much of her life to family. Blythe died peacefully of natural causes in Rancho Santa Fe, California, on the 24th of June, 2026. She was 98. She remains one of classical Hollywood's most enduring figures, remembered for combining vocal refinement, luminous presence, and unexpected dramatic steel. Randolph Mantooth carried youthful energy, compassion, and reassuring authenticity through a television career that lasted more than 5 decades. Born Randy DeRoy Mantooth on the 19th of September, 1945, in Sacramento, California, he discovered acting in school and later trained at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York. He was 26 when Emergency made him a household name, but his influence extended far beyond a single successful series. Mantooth moved easily through primetime drama, theater, and daytime television, appearing in Loving, The City, General Hospital, and As the World Turns, with the same direct, approachable warmth. Off-screen, he became a devoted advocate for firefighters, paramedics, and emergency medical personnel, using his fame to honor the professionals whose work his television career had helped bring into public view. Mantooth died at a hospice facility in Ventura, California, on the 9th of July, 2026, following a long illness and years of treatment for multiple cancers. He was 80. His enduring place in television history is inseparable from the respect and gratitude he consistently showed to real first responders. Wai Ching-ho commanded attention through stillness, sharp intelligence, and profound emotional presence in a career that crossed continents, languages, theater, film, television, and animation. Born on the 16th of November, 1943, in Japanese-occupied Hong Kong, she built her craft on stage before establishing a long career in the United States. She was 43 when she appeared on American television in One Life to Live, beginning decades of work that carried her from Law and Order and independent cinema to Hustlers, Marvel's interconnected television dramas, and the animated warmth of Turning Red. Ho could turn a measured glance or softly delivered line into the center of a scene. Beyond her performances, fellow actors remembered her as a generous mentor and an important source of strength for Asian and Asian American artists seeking a place in the industry. Ho died peacefully on the 10th of July 2026 after suffering a stroke. She was 82. What she leaves behind is not only a body of dignified, memorable work, but also the wisdom, kindness, and courage she shared with those who followed her. Thank you for joining us in remembering the Hollywood stars we lost in 2026. Their talent, stories, and unforgettable performances will live on. Please share your favorite memory in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe.